At the beginning, we see what our parents do. We see them cuddle, and we run over to join. We hear them argue, and we ask them to stop. We want to be like them. We ask to marry one of them, while the other lectures us on why we can't. Here, we learn the possessive nature of love. A mom tells her daughter, "You can't have daddy, he's mine." But mom assures her, "Don't worry, one day you'll find a man just like dad." Our parents start to teach us a formula for relationships. Their attractions, passions, and values become our own attractions, passions, and values. But in much the same way, their flaws become our flaws. We inherit their angers, anxieties, and jealousies, whether we like it or not. They start to tell us what a good relationship looks like. They complicate our formula with an intricate and contradictory mix of words and actions. Then, we discover the love song.
Just want to ask you a question. Have you been in love before?
Many of our teen years are consumed with the tragic nature of seeking this ephemeral love.
Just you and I, lovers by night, but when the day came, we were back to the same.
We seek out the heights of emotion embodied within songs that send euphoria to every corner of the body. Our favorite artists teach us the narrative arc of passion. Loving becomes longing, and we get lost in the pursuit.
Smith? I love the Smiths.
Sorry?
I said I love the Smiths.
Cinema only furthers this transmutation of conception. Movies instill within us the love at first sight trope. That initial spark turns into the peaks and valleys of the love song, and we get to see it all. The narrative arc transforms a first encounter into an everlasting passion. Some films assert that passion is happiness, while some believe it to be despair. Others tell us that both are true. Some forcefully exclaim the value of the pursuit, while others force you to reconcile with the possibility of total failure.
It would be different if we could just give it another go-round.
Remember me. Try your best.
But maybe failure is okay. Maybe trying your best is all that matters. I had a friend tell me something once. He said I should treat every person as if they were someone entirely new. I should remove my expectations from previous encounters and wipe the slate clean. It was maybe the best advice I've ever received. Something fantastic happens when every person becomes something entirely new. You gain the capacity to explore connection in its purest form. You inculcate an intimacy that arises from attraction to the soul. You explore within every person what it is that draws you to them. But still, the blessing and the curse of inheritance rings true. The idiosyncrasies of your parents come out in your later years. You start to notice the various manifestations of your mother and your father within yourself. Their relational flaws make themselves known. Can you beat them? Who knows? But I hope so. You have to maintain faith. Embodied within you are not just the flaws of your parents, but also everything that made them beautiful. You'll seldom observe this in yourself, but others will. The dynamics of love afford a promise. At some point, someone will extract an essential truth from your many layers of personality, and they'll accept you at every level. We can only hope that we get to experience this promise, for however long we're afforded that blessing.